So I wanted to jump back into Skyrim to cover some mods because some of these I thought were actually great and others were pretty good, but it's not exactly what I was expecting and it came with some bugs and errors. So I wanted to start off in Riverwood to cover some vegetation mods. This mod is Riverwood Oaks, or at least it's supposed to be, because there should be oaks everywhere placed around the Riverwood area and on the road heading up to Helgen. But I didn't get any of the oak trees. Instead, I got what appeared to be these normal trees, but like the LOD versions. So like, you would just go up to them and it would just be like these really like washed out low quality trees that you can actually walk up to them and you could just walk through them because they didn't have any collisions. But if you look on the mods page, like this mod looks absolutely freaking amazing, and it was just something that I really wanted to try out. But unfortunately, it's not working for me on this build. Most likely because it is a backport, so there probably was some errors going on in there during the process. And there also is a chance that it could be a bug on my end, although I highly doubt that. So this is something that I wanted to try out, but unfortunately I'm just going to have to pass, and hopefully there will be an update in the future. So the next mod up is called Use Those Blankets, and this is one of those immersive mods that I immediately enjoyed. Skyrim is a very cold place, so it makes sense for people to use blankets. With this mod installed, you will cover yourself with a blanket when going to sleep. It works with the Go to Bed mod just fine, and the way it works is that a spell will trigger automatically and the blanket will cover you whenever you go to lie down. So there is also a patch that makes this work with Campfire, though it will only trigger if you use your bedroll, so it won't work if you try to use the spare bedrolls. NPCs will also cover themselves with blankets when going to sleep, and it will work with alternate sleep animations because I actually have those in my build, and it was working just fine. Just very little clipping that you can hardly even notice in most cases on most characters. Even if you have female characters that are pretty big and curvy, there will be very little clipping. So this mod is just working really fine for me from when I was using it, and I didn't have any issues. If I could make the smallest nitpick and give the smallest bit of constructive criticism, it would be that there is actually no MCM to toggle this mod on or off. So it's like once you install it, you're just gonna have to commit to it. So this mod is really good, and it deserves to be in the hot files. So let's hope that it actually makes it there and doesn't get beat out by like one of these basic followers or one of those bikini mods. Next up is the Three-Eyed Swallow armor. This set is really pretty. I enjoy this one a lot. It's aesthetically amazing. I couldn't find any body slide support for this armor, and I still welcome it because it's so pretty. So it looks like Millennia's armor from Elden Ring, especially like in the helmet. I am a really big fan of this helmet. I think it looks really good. I like the wings sprouting out on the side, as well as like the darkness that's inside. It makes your character top of their face look really dark, and you could just see their eyes glowing through it. That's a really nice look. So the armor is a light based armor, and it is modular, so that's really good as well. It comes with a silver sword as well. And I'm not exactly sure how you get this armor, as I use the Add Item File Explorer to get it. I think this armor is aesthetically beautiful, and it gets held back by lack of SMP support. There's like scarves and sleeves and these tassels that are hanging from the helmet, and you can just see that it's supposed to have SMP support to really help bring this mod to life, and it just doesn't have it. So there's a lot of clipping and just a lot of stiff scarves and sleeves. So I think the armor is great even with those setbacks, and it would even be worth getting just for the helmet alone. So I would suggest trying this one out, and also see if it's available for a special edition, as it may be there and have the SMP support. I tried to play some special edition and was having issues like my hair randomly stopped working, so it's really stiff and everything, and just a bunch of constant updates with SE and AE and all of this BS. So if you were wondering why I was playing so much LE and not SE, there you go. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.